What if you're not here to manifest your dream life? What if you're here to become the vortex that attracts it naturally? And that vortex, it's not random. It's written into the sacred architecture of your birth chart. Through the four vortexes, the four Trikonas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. When you activate them in the right order, they form a torus, the shape of bliss, flow, and evolution. And when they're blocked, the flow of your life gets stuck like a clogged sink. Stick around till the end and I'll show you how to decode your Torus flow directly from your chart. So you stop chasing goals and start living like the soul you came here to be. Let's break this down simply. The four Trikonas aren't just chart categories, they're energy cycles, vortexes. They represent four forces of evolution that live in your body, your choices, and your timeline. Dharma, why you're here, the first, fifth, and ninth house. Artha, what supports you, the second, sixth, and 10th house. Kama, what brings you joy and intimacy, the third, seventh, and 11th house. Moksha, what frees you, the fourth, eighth, and 12th house. These aren't linear checkpoints, they're nested spirals. They move in cycles like your breath. Inhale, hold, exhale, surrender. Like the torus, inside and out, above and below, from light to matter and matter to light again. So what is a torus? Imagine an apple-shaped field. The energy flows in through the top, loops through the center, and radiates out from the sides before returning in again. This is the torus. It's the basic shape of your heart's electromagnetic field, the Earth's magnetic field, the galaxies around, even the human aura, even your life purpose. When the Trikonas are balanced, your chart becomes a living torus. When they're misaligned, your energy leaks. You spiral outward with no return. That's when people feel burnt out. Lost, and stuck. So let's map the torus field flow through the Trikonas with relatable examples. Let's start with the Dharma Trikona, first, fifth, and ninth house, the central axis. The first house asks, who am I? What is my embodied presence? The fifth house is about, what am I here to create? The ninth house shows, what greater truth am I aligned with? These three houses create the vertical pillar of your torus. They root you to your purpose and connect you to the divine spiral of learning and teaching. When blocked, you mimic, people please, or constantly pivot from one thing to the other. When activated, you radiate clarity. Others clearly feel your signal. Let's move on to the Artha Trikona, the second, sixth, and 10th house, the magnetic current. The second house asks, what do I value and own? Sixth house asks, how do I serve and solve? The 10th house asks, how do I offer value to the world? These houses ground you. They're the earth loop of your torus. The current that pulls energy in and organizes it into tangible power. When blocked, you work hard but nothing sticks. Survival replaces flow. When activated, wealth flows. Your service becomes sacred. Your effort turns to elegance. Moving on to the Kama Trikona, the third, seventh, and 11th house, the outward spiral. The third house asks, how do I express myself? Seventh house, how do I meet others? 11th house, how do I uplift collective dreams? These three houses are your radiation field, the part of your torus that shares, connects, and expands. When blocked, you chase relationships, social media views, or creative highs that don't last. When activated, you co-create, collaborate. And finally, the Moksha Trikona, the 4th, 8th, and 12th house, the inward spiral. The 4th house is about what roots me emotionally. The 8th house is about what must I transform. The 12th house is about what must I surrender. These houses form the implosion point, where your field returns to source, rests, and recodes. When blocked, you get stuck in trauma loops or escapism. When activated, you feel light, calm, and connected. This is where bliss comes to rest. Dan Winter's research on fractal coherence says that bliss happens when charge compresses into a golden spiral that feeds itself. So what does this mean? Your aura thrives when the inner and outer energies you're receiving can fold into each other without resistance. The four Trikonas, the four vortexes, represent these flows. When they're blocked, the spiral becomes static. When they're tuned, your whole being becomes a self-sustaining vortex, healthy, magnetic, and purpose-driven. This is not just theory, this is energy hygiene, this is spiritual engineering. Let's take a sample chart. Say the person has a strong 10th house, a weak 4th house, strong 10th house, career clarity, weak 4th house, emotional instability, Rahu in 11th, overdrive and social expansion, Saturn in 6th, work pressure and self-doubt. They've got Artha and Kama going, but the Dharma and Moksha axis is starving. What's the result? High output but low fulfillment, fast gains and slow healing. What's the fix? The first house body-based rituals, Dharma. Fourth house earth and moon attunement, Moksha. Slow down the Rahu and soften the Saturn. This is how the Torus resets. You don't have to be stuck in burnout. You don't need to fake alignment. You're not missing your manifestation window. You just need to activate the four spirals of your soul's chart. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. They're not just Vedic jargon, but they're living energy fields. And when you do align them, you don't just chase abundance, you become a Torus of bliss. You attract what you are. Want to restore your bliss flow? Begin with the common sense meditation. 10 minutes of daily elemental cleansing to start activating the right house at the right time.